Hi Gemini, and welcome to your November Tarot prediction reading with me. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to use 4 cards. They're going to span across the entire month and not be set for any one specific, such as love, health or finance. They will encompass all of those. So let's have a look and see what messages the universe wants to impart for you for the month of November. First card is Judgment, then you have the 6 of Pentacles, then you have the 8 of Swords, then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Look at these 4 cards. They're going to span, as I say, across the entire month, each with the energies coming and going through the month. This first card, the Judgment, is a major arcana card, which suggests that the energy that this card delivers to you will be at a relatively deep level. So there will be some issues in the month of November that really make you work and think hard about. Now the Judgment card can be about, you feel as though you might jump to conclusions a little bit. So the message for November is don't jump to conclusions. Take a little bit of time to get decisions made and don't be too hasty about it. Now if you're prone to such things, this is a clear signal for you to slow down and give more thought and more time to people, so that you give them more chances and to either rectify a situation or for them to have their input into something around you. And this can also be a time of very big spiritual awakening. This is the Archangel Gabriel, I'm pretty sure, and it's almost like the trumpeting sound coming down to you with your arms up and going, oh wow, something fairly big is occurring in my life, or I have these feelings or desires to make changes at quite a deep core spiritual level. So another thing that this card can relate to is if at work you could be putting in some extra detail and time and attention, and it will get noticed. So it's a worthy time to dedicate that sort of energy in your career. Now this could be your own personal business, or it could be the workplace that you work for. It is a time that pays dividends with the effort that you put into your life. Some things don't come to us just by way of, a quick flick of the switch or a quick, hey, come over here and get this done. Some things that are really worth doing are worth doing well, and you would reap the rewards for it and you will gain the benefits. So that's a little bit of the message there for you for November. Now if you're already in a relationship, it can be a bit of a time of a make or break, and again it's about listening to others and taking steps to address the situations so that you can communication is key, because this person here is talking and these people are listening. So if you don't communicate, often things stall, and when they stall they often fall apart or get very negative. And this card here, the 8 of Swords, this particular person, this lady, has herself wrapped up in tethers because she literally can't see the wood for the trees, and she's feeling anxious about that and sad and stressed. But if we slow down again, unveil our eyes from not being able to see what's in front of us and actually look and listen, all of this fear can actually fall behind us, fall to the wayside, because we see here she has a clear path out. So in fact, if there are any things troubling you or worrying you, you actually do have a clear way out. They're possibly just that you haven't acknowledged it yet, or you haven't seen it because you haven't got your eyes open to the messages that are coming in. These messages are going to arrive at amazing universal high-end vibrations for you. You have a beautiful connectedness coming in November. You're going to have powers that look after you and help support you and help get you to the next step so that you can move out of any positions that create angst for you. These two cards, the two pentacle cards, often talk about finances or money, and also earth energies and earth signs in your life. This card is the gift of giving. We see this person here giving out. So in November it is about giving, isn't it? It's about either giving your time or your listening ear, or even your advice to people, your physical help, your emotional support, and it will be greatly, greatly rewarded, which is what I've said before too. So I feel this for you, Gemini, that you're going to receive accolades or rewards for the help and the deeds that you do in November. And that is a wonderful place, because it's part of gratuity, and it's part of giving, and it's part of the whole movement of life and the cycles of life and the way they move forward. The energies of this card also suggest that you balance your finances as well. You've got a little bit of money coming in, but there could be times in the month where it seems to stagnate a bit. So don't go, rushing out the door and going on a wild spending spree. It would pay to budget and balance, and set your money aside for the right priorities for the month. So if you know that you have to set aside certain amounts for mortgage and a certain amount for, say, holiday planning, and a certain amount for tuition fees or work associated costs, do that, because that's another reward in life. It's definitely about sharing. You can see that quite clearly there. So sharing your abundances that come into your life, because you may find that you do get some sort of abundance coming in November, and it could be financially related. It may not mean that you're going to win the lotto big time, but there could be some reprieve on your finances, and it basically is quite a good omen for finances for the month. And I think this card also shows that fairly steady income coming in with possibility of new insights. So even some of you may be looking for a new career, and this could very much be coming your way. If you've applied for any new jobs, you may find that you could be offered new job positions, which is a good sign too. And often this card, he's a young person, a Knight of Pentacles. It may be suggesting that there are young people in your life that you are thinking about or helping into situations to get them on their life's path or chosen directions and careers. So you could be very helpful for the younger people in your life, and this could be friends or family or even other work related people around you. So coming back to this card, it does overall, your whole reading actually points to quite good health, other than this nervous inner angst that you can work through. You may need a little bit of help with it from someone else or an external force, but primarily you have the answers to it. If you can unlock what it is that's bothering you at that emotional level, you will freely come out of it and engage yourself in a more harmonious and happy spot. So your health picture for the month is actually quite sunny and bright. You're already in a committed relationship, Gemini. It feels as though it's quite okay at the moment. It's fairly fair and balanced. So there doesn't seem to be new romantic energy coming, but any relationships you have, and these can be also friendships, they feel quite nicely balanced at the moment. And again, it's about listening and meeting people halfway and hearing their point of view and their side of the story, and giving back out any successes in life you've had. And that of course creates and helps to enhance that energy of balance and the ebb and flow. So I think November is quite a good month for you in that respect, that it does seem to be just tuning along quite nicely. Now what we're going to do now is look at the higher energy vibration card for you for the month. Remember, you can call on this energy at any time. It's particularly higher vibrational, and we can all do with positive energies surrounding us, or that we can utilize in this current cycle of life on Earth at the moment, which seems quite full of angst in many ways. So let's see what your energy is. Haniel, the energy of courage. Now that's a lovely one. I think most of us require courage to move in a direction that we want to move in. So this is beautiful gold and red energy coming up to you, and that's your base chakra. So interestingly, in your reading you had a lot of pentacle signs, which, as I said, are earth signs and also earth energy. So there's a feeling here about connecting back with the base chakra, and the base chakra is actually what gives us courage. So if there are any times in the month when you feel that you are too afraid to make a move or to approach a certain thing or a certain person or a certain situation, the universe, and Haniel in particular, is giving you strength and courage to do so. So Haniel is giving you this beautiful ruby ray to offer you support and clarity, and know that you can trust yourself and have courage in your decisions. And the energy of the card says, don't doubt your truth and find strength in your convictions and allow them to guide you on to be a true, free, spiritual warrior. So that's a beautiful energy. The divine energy will illuminate your way forward. You have, as I said earlier in the reading, you've definitely got some amazing universal strength coming in for you for November. It feels really strong, actually, and it's showed that with the Judgment card, and now with this Courage card. Really base chakra energy and grounding energy. Strong strength for you, Gemini. So I wish you much courage for the month of November. Go forth and make your decisions and be safe, and much aroha. Thank you for watching.